Welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa. Get your education booklet in our daily newspaper, street sales, or at your school every Monday to Thursday for pre-primary up until grade 3. The lessons are for listening or watching online. Inside the newspapers, there is an insert of the lesson booklet. Please cut the top of the lesson booklet with a pair of scissors and fold it for ready to use. But there is more. We are also available on our online platforms, MyZone and Zoshi Facebook pages, and in addition, our website, Zoshi Online. Hello grade 2s and welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa and thank you so much for joining me today. Our theme this week is plants, parts, uses and spring. And before we get into any lessons, boys and girls, we know that we need to sanitize. Remember, sanitizing is not the only way we can stay safe. We can also practice good social distancing by putting our hands beside us and in front of us. Make sure your hands are dry before you touch anything else. For today's lesson, we are going to be doing diagraphs, place value, and rounding off. Now, boys and girls, we're going to do diagraphs on page 6. Today's diagraphs are two sounds that we are very familiar with. There is ch and sh. Now, ch is when C and H come together and they make the sound ch. And sh is when S and H come together. Today, for the first one, we're going to look at the pictures and fill in the missing sound to complete the words. We're going to do 2 of them together. So let's take a look at the board. Now remember, we need to fill in the sound. So first we take a look at the pictures. The first picture we have is something nice and juicy. It tastes so good on bread, and I heard that mice love to eat it. Do we say sh-ease or ch-ease? Yes, well done. We say ch-ease. Together it becomes cheese. Good job. So go ahead and fill in that sound. Very good. Now the next one is an animal. And this animal has, wool. And it likes to run in the field, and it goes bah. Do we say sheep or cheep? Well done again. We say sheep. So we have sh and eep. Together they make sheep. So go ahead and do exactly what we did on or in your exercise when you're filling in the rest. Now, for the second part of your exercise, they are asking you to build up your own words using the same sounds. So, today I have decided to use the word fish for the sh sound. We have e, sh. Now you can hear the sh sound is the same. So that is my one word. I'm sure you can think of any other words as well. Now for the second sound, the ch sound, remember they want it at the end. I have chosen the word much. Much. Now I know you can find your own words, but if it's too hard, maybe you can borrow mine. When you're done with that, you can use either one of the words for the third part of your exercise, which is to make sentences. Now, just by looking at it, you can say, I see a blue fish. We have used the word fish. Or you can say, thank you very much. Much. So have fun today with your diagraphs. Take your time, sound them out loud so you can hear the difference between ch and sh. I'll see you soon after the advert break.
Follow us on MyZone Facebook Active Kids to watch your daily lesson and other fun activities with Zoe and Zoshi.
For today's lesson now, boys and girls, we are going to move on to page 7. On page 7, we are doing place values. That means we are dealing with the value family, hundreds, tens, and units. Now today, they want us to use our abacus. They have shown you the difference on hundreds, tens, and units. Then you need to add it up to make one whole number. So, we're going to do the last one together. Let's take a look at the board. Now, as we always know, Grandpa Hundreds is in front, Mr. Tens, and Mrs. Units. This one is very simple. All we need to do is just count the sticks. And this one, we're going to start by saying 1, 2. So that means this is 200. Then we will count the sticks for Mr. Tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means this is 50. And then the last one is Mrs. Units. 1, 2, 3. So that means it's 3. So if we're going to add them all together to make one whole number, we need to start at our hundreds. So the digit we will write is the first one, 2 for 200. Then the next digit we will write is 5 for 50. And the last digit we will write is 3 for 3. So that means that if we add 200 plus 50 plus 3, our answer will be 253. Good job, everyone. So remember to take your time. Start by counting how many they are. Don't forget to put the proper value for each one at its place. And then you add it all up for the final answer. Then, when you are done with that part of the exercise, we move to the bottom. Now, they want you to do something slightly different. This time, you are going to find the value of the underlined digit. We're going to do the last one together. Now, the number says 99. This one might be a little bit tricky because we have two digits that look the same, but they have a different value. You see, if this was the underlined digit, then we would say it was 90, and the place value would be for tens. But it is the second digit that's underlined, and that means that it is 9, and the place value would be for units. So go ahead and write your 9. So the value is 9. So take your time with your place values. Remember how to organize them and don't forget to add. When you're done with your place values, you can do more mathematics on the next page, page 8. On page 8, we are going to be rounding off. Now I know this is very difficult for some of you, but don't worry, I have a special trick I can teach you. You're going to use the number line to round off the following numbers to the nearest 10. They've given you an example. 33 to the nearest 10 equals 30. We're going to do A and F together. So let's take a look at the board. Now I know they've given you a number line in your book, but you're going to have to make your own little number line. The one from the number 1 to the number 9. Remember, any numbers from 1, 2, 3, 4 as the second digit means that the number will round down. And then any number that is 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9 as a second digit means that it's going to round up. So if we have numbers that have second digits that are either 1, 2, 3, 4, we round down. And then from 5 to 9, we round going up. We're going to try and do these two together. Remember, it is the second digit that is important. So for the number 73, we are taking a look at 3. We take the 3 and we try and find it on our number line. And it looks like it's telling us that 3 will round down. So that means that 7 doesn't change. And our answer will be 70. So 73 to the nearest 10 equals 70. Let's now try the next one, 79. Remember, it is the 9 we are looking at. So we take that second digit and we go to our number line and then we try to look for 9. It looks like 9 is going to be rounding up. Now if they're going to go up, that means they can't go back to 70. So to the nearest tens would now be 80. So it changes. Our 7 changes and we put our 0 for 80. So take your time, boys and girls. Don't forget it is the second digit that is important. And we need to find out whether we are rounding down or rounding up. Have fun, and I'll see you when you're done after the advert break.
Do you have children in the age range of 5 to 6 years and want to participate in our school booklet program? Please contact us on 081 74 3759 and we will put you on our distribution list for the attention of pre-primary schools. Topics include family, summer, culture, traditions and houses, transport and communications, occupations, autumn and more. We distribute countrywide in over 10 different languages.
Boys and girls, we have now come to the end of our lesson. But I hope you had fun. Remember, if you're not sure what to do, it's okay to ask an adult for help. But make sure that you complete all your work by yourself. Now that we are done, we need to sanitize. Remember, sanitizing is very important because we're trying to get rid of all those nasty germs. So sanitize as regularly as possible. And it's okay to ask the next person to sanitize as well. Make sure your hands are dry before you touch anything else. Sashi and I are going to go to the park and I hope he's around now. Sashi? Oh, there you are! Are you ready to go to the park? Wonderful! So, from Sashi and I, we would like to say thank you for joining us today and goodbye!
Our online school will help you along the way. Find us at www.zoshi.online and download the booklet. Follow us on Facebook to never miss a video. Subscribe to our Zoshi Telegram channel if you want to receive daily updates. Proudly sponsored by the Ministry of Education, Arts and Culture, Namibian Community Trust, UNICEF, My Zone Online School, Amos Meerkat Syllabus, and Capricorn Foundation.